Hey everyone. I have no idea how I already recording 100 of all of these episodes. Hundreds days have passed. That is amazing. And why I am once again sitting here in front of this really bright background with the lamp blowing in my face, and the quality is didn't change much. But whatever. I'm just happy that it's still it's still really strange for the second time to get to the hundreds days of doing something every day. It is it feels really fulfilling. And again, like I talked, I could have stopped here and would have been completely happy with that. I did so many things already in these 100 days. I learned a lot. I improved a lot in this skill, in me. A lot of things have changed as well in my life and whatever. But when you record something, when you do something like not record, when you do something every day and you look back and you see the 100 of things that you created, it seems like such a huge amount of time. And it's only 3 months. It's not that much, in a course of life, in a course of everything. 3 months only, but it's 100. So the case of different perspective. But I'm still proud of that. Even though now went it it, it is at the point where I more of an it became something that I just record for myself now. I'm still allowing myself to record something useful, if I will consider it that. If I will stumble upon something that I can talk about. And I also have some topics that I still wanted to record. Maybe I will return to them sometime later. But now it is something that helps me a lot. When I was recording yesterday episode and before that, I sit here, even though I know it will be just a vlog and I don't have to think about anything that I want to talk about. I can just talk about whatever, and I will be okay with that. Even in that case, I'm still anxious about it, and I have a lot of stuff that's happening before I sit there and record. Usually I'm anxious about other things that in my life. A lot of times I was really frustrated with my dating scene, with my work, with maybe like mental stuff and overall productivity stuff as well. And when I sit here and talk about this and express something that really concerns me, basically I just talk for 10 minutes about whatever I want, right? It feels much easier, much easier after that. It really feels like sharing. I wouldn't, in some way, it feels even better than sharing that with another person because there are no person sitting here right now. I know that there is a possibility that on the other side of this camera, at some point, sometime, will be someone who will receive what I try to say. But they are not here now. They cannot distract me. And that is fun. That is really fun. Because as much as sharing the problems and struggles and all that with another people and giving and receiving some kind of response or compassion, empathy, all that is really important. What I do here right now feels like I'm just shouting in the void. You know what I was talking about? Like, at some days I could just silently scream about something and I cannot express what I feel. I guess that is, these videos is this thing for me. Because no one can distract me. It feels like that I'm with myself, but at the same time it's the action of sharing whatever I think about into the world, which I won't ask if the world wants or don't want to receive my message. I don't care at this point, at least with these types of messages, with, with these vlogs that I just create here. And that would be actually a fun thing if in a couple of years where I will have some audience, I'm sure of it. Someone will use these videos against me. I don't want to delete them. I don't want to change anything of this moment. But I share a lot of personal stuff, a lot of stuff that can be controversial. So that would be fun dealing with that. I guess that my priority of working on peace in some years into the future. That's my commitment to keep working on it. But as of right now, it is 100th episode. 100 days of keeping up with this, of sharing myself as much as I can each day, being vulnerable, being open, not perfectly, but good enough. A lot of progress, a lot of experience. I am happy with what happened. And because of that also, I believe that this project, because I will continue that, it will give me a lot of these things also. It will give me an outlet to share what I feel. If it will give me reflection, it will give me some skills of doing this. Unfortunately, it is mostly useful when I am by myself, because if I am with someone else, I feel like a completely different person. So that may not specifically work, but it's still practice in some way. At least for the future self, who will record these videos when they will be useful. So yeah, I am happy with 100 days. I am happy to go for 256 more. It's interesting what's gonna change in this project in this time, because in these 100 days, I think it changed 3 times already. Firstly, it was only about advice and giving as much as I can. Secondly, it was about giving advice to me and sharing what I thought was really important. And now this part is just having nothing at all. No ideas. Just my pure thoughts that I want to say and nothing more. It's interesting to see what else I will open. And if something will change, there may be nothing changing in the remaining time. I don't know. I'm pretty interested to see what will do there, what will happen, and also interested to see how I will record now that I can record these types of vlogs without any pressure at all. there probably will be a time when I will be either traveling or really sick. Like, I'm kinda sick right now, but still. It is interesting to see how I will handle all of this. And surprisingly, I think that is really relatable thing that I talk about right now, which can be applied to any other 365 projects or just something consistency, some goals, something, anything. But there will be a period when you will try your best, but you don't think you're doing a good job. Then you just snap, and there will be a choice to quit or to continue with the new ideology, with a new thing, new scheme for which to judge yourself less, which will be less strict. And that's where a lot of progress can be made also, where you just keep trying in a new format. Old format was used for its purpose, the new ones begins also, and it can be used. So I would say that a good insight, but I won't frame it as that because that's a vlog and I started it as that. So yeah, I'm happy that I recorded 100 episodes already. I will say that for the final time, and I'm happy with today also. Really happy with today. Even though the quality is not good and all that, but it doesn't matter really. So yeah, I'm gonna leave now. Stay awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Be consistent. Don't quit. And see you next time.